everybody, it's Miss Fillmore, and I wanted to go over some things with you for week 3 because we will be starting on our second major essay, sort of, called the informative essay. Really, it's assigned to you on week 3, but we sort of take a pause to work on a writing assignment that's a little bit smaller called the textual analysis. So I'm on our Moodle page and I'm going to go to Unit 2, Lesson 1, Week 3, August 31st through September 6th. So I'm recording this video now, but there will soon be this video posted right here under videos. Of course, there's a chart. Every week has a chart to help you see all the videos you have, readings you have, assignments you have, learning activities. So I put a note here to you guys, and it says the following 8 documents pertain to Essay 2 informative essay. This is not due until the end of week 5. Yes, you still need to take a look at all of the documents, but do not panic. And then I really just explained to you why this is the way it is. So this, the reason we're pausing and not really moving forward with Essay 2 quite yet is because what our curriculum designers decided to do was take a writing assignment that you used to do at the beginning of English Composition 2, and they moved it into Composition 1. And at first, I'm a creature of habit, and I didn't know how I felt about that being moved, but now that I've taught the course this past summer, it works perfectly. And I began to think, I actually was having to go over all of the stuff that we do in the textual analysis in Composition 1, so it makes sense that we're doing it in Composition 1. So go ahead and look at all of these documents, but I'm not really going to go over them in this video simply because our focus this week needs to be on the textual analysis. But this is your 2 textbooks linked in, and then the informative essay, and it also has a note telling you it's not due until the end of week 5. I put a note that says the instructions are given to you now so you can see how all the activities you're completing on weeks 3 and 4 are building toward this larger writing project. There's a rubric to show you how you'll be scored. There's an invention sheet. I have given you an outline, which we will be using later on week 5. But it does tell you exactly how to set up your essay and organize it. So this is good. You need to look at that. Then I actually typed an informative essay for you, and it is color-coded with works cited page and citations. Again, we'll go over that more next week, but it is an actual sample essay of an informative essay. And then you might want to know what ethos, logos, and pathos are. On the second page of your Essay 2 instructions, it does reference these terms. And so just in case you're not sure what they mean, there's a handout here for you. Essentially, they are rhetorical appeals. They are ways of appealing to your audience. Ethos is you establishing your credibility and yourself as a logical, reliable speaker. Logos is logic and logical appeals. And then pathos would be emotional appeals. So that will help you if you need clarification. So, like I said, look at all of that, look at it briefly, get an idea of what an informative essay is. I think you guys probably know what the word inform means. It just means to tell somebody about something. So that's really what an informative essay is. You're not even going to be making an argument. You're just going to inform me about something. So what you can do is you can take the same belief you've been writing about for Essay 1, and instead of telling a narrative or your own personal story, this time you are going to research some information about that belief or topic, and then tell me what you learned about it. That's really it. You will have to stop using first person at this point in the class, so I want to make sure you realize that. That's really what an informative essay is, and we'll go over all of the MLA stuff required for Essay 2 next week. But let's go ahead and look at the learning activities. Textual analysis, super important. It really takes over week 3. So you have the actual writing assignment, which tells you what you're doing. So we're going to take a look at it really quick. So it gives you your requirements right here. To me, what's always the most important on all of your instructions is what's called the method of organization, which I just highlighted. So on this essay, it tells you you are going to have a brief introduction that introduces the author and text and establishes the thesis. You actually have some some TED Talks that you get to choose from, and you are going to be analyzing the claims and evidence from one of those TED Talks. So in your intro, you are essentially going to tell me who the author or speaker is, what the title of the TED Talk is, and then you are going to tell me how good of a job did they do on their claims and evidence. So then you are going to have a paragraph or two that summarizes the author's claims or subclaims, multiple paragraphs that evaluate the type and quality of evidence used, and then a conclusion that reinforces the claim or thesis of the paper. So those bullet points tell you what you'll be doing. So it's okay if you feel confused right now, because you might be thinking, what are claims